Pepe holders, listen to this video. Listen to what I have to say. Be careful, something is coming. Welcome back, my name is Stan, I'm the CEO and co-founder of a custom international software development company. We build software for the city of New York, SAP and General Electric. I've done more than $15 million in custom software sales, and on this channel I'm sharing my journey on turning $500,000 into 10 million in crypto by the end of 2025. We will go through Pepe, Memecoin of this cycle, Memecoin on Ethereum that did not pump yet. I will tell you what might happen next, whether or not you should buy, sell or hold currently, and what should you do after it pumps. So guys, let's start with Pepe. Pepe is an ultimate meme coin of this season. It actually appeared on the market around April of 2023. So this is something new. This is something that pumped to 1 billion initially. And since then, we are in long-term correction, long-term consolidation. And people do not sell lower than like 250 million market cap. And if you essentially have been on the crypto market for quite some time, you would understand that once we see things with strong community, things that have some developments and updates going on for them, and they are in this long correction, long consolidation, you would understand that there should be a pump around the corner. And it's a very interesting situation because I think that Pepe is an ultimate Ethereum play because it will outperform Ethereum all the time, and it's basically top one best meme coin on Ethereum at this stage, and it from this cycle as well. It does not have a lot of upside already because a lot of people they're sitting in this token. Therefore, you are getting the decreased risks if you are actually getting into something like this. And interesting thing I wanted to show is if we would pop up the chart of the Dogecoin, right? So just look at this chart, right? Tell me where are we at currently? So we see this like large correction, but it's not something that we are interested in currently. Following this chart of Pepe, right? Where do you think we are for Pepe when you look at this Dogecoin chart? From my point of view, we are right here, right now. So we are right here before this pump. If we would check like the average price is 0.07 and the highest it was 0.7. So it did a 10x. The reason it only did a 10x through this pump is because the market cap of this thing here was quite large as well. And the same thing we actually have with Pepe currently. So it's at 400 million market cap. I see like 10 billion as quite optimistic goal in the bull market. Maybe we will go higher because it's a meme token and anything might happen, but I think a 10x is quite safe from this point of view at this stage, at this time, to see a 10x on Pepe. And it's quite interesting that following the chart, there is a high chance that we are here currently. So we had initial pump and then we have long-term consolidation for many months, long-term correction and things like that. And then we have another pump as well. I would say that the main catalyst for the Pepe to move forward, move up is obviously Ethereum pumping from this stage because Pepe is an ultimate Ethereum play. There are even rumors that Alex Becker is taking his profits into Pepe as well, which is quite interesting by itself. And I would say that with Shiba, we see quite interesting thing as well. So initial pump, consolidation, and pump as well. So price here was 0, let's say 1, right? And it went up to, I think, to 8, right? Yeah, so it also 8x's from initial thing here. So it's not much because the market cap was quite a lot by itself, but I would say it's very nice return. And if you're putting your money into something like this, into largest meme coin on ETH, it's very great to have a 10x from these levels essentially. And from my point of view, as I mentioned in the previous videos, I think we will definitely see a correction, a major correction on the course of the upcoming year of 2024, because governments, they need a reason. They need to give people a reason of why they will start to print money and essentially inflate all the savings and all the money that the population has. So therefore they should essentially create some type of terrible event to look and be heroes in the eyes of the population so they can actually start printing the money and essentially increasing the price of all the assets and things like that. So from my point of view, from the things that I was mentioned previously, I would put from $50,000 to $70,000 into Pepe once we see 250 million, 300 million market cap. One of the reasons for that as well is because if you would check the comparison of the market cap of Pepe and Doge at this stage, it's only 23x's. If Pepe would be able to reach the market cap of Doge, Important note that I'm speaking about the current market cap of Doge, because I'm obviously betting that Pepe will pump closer to the bull market, and in the bull market we will have larger market cap of whole crypto. So I essentially project and envision from my end that we are currently at around 1.7 trillion, 1.5, and we should see around 8 to 10 trillion by the end of the bull market, end of 2024, end of 2025, depending how well things would essentially go. So it's very important that we are comparing here with the current market cap of Doge, because I think that obviously when the whole market will pump, Doge will pump as well. It's easy as it is. So we have 20x upside for the meme coin called Pepe, right? And from current numbers, it would be at around 10 billion market cap, which I think is very, very doable, because Dogecoin and Shiba, I think it was at the highest at around 40 billion market cap. Dogecoin, it was at 70 billion market cap. And from my point of view, I have bobo, which is kind of my hedge against Pepe surging currently. Therefore, I'm very comfortable currently to just sit and wait once we would essentially be seeing the correction on Pepe, so I can enter a major position in this token as well, which I think would be a very, very nice play. One of the things why I'm bullish on Pepe is because as a meme, it's been on the market for very, very, very long time. So 4chan, 2008, like 2005 comic, that's how many, like 19 years. I have friends that are not in crypto. They have Pepe as their profile pictures. They don't know anything about crypto. And one of the interesting things of why you can be bullish on Pepe and be more bullish on Pepe than on Doge is they both have pages on Wikipedia, right? And on Doge, the meme, we see that it's only in 27 languages. And on Pepe, it's in 30 languages. So this is the professional analytics and professional analysis that I'm providing you here on this channel. I was preparing for many, many weeks. I spent countless amount of hours to provide you with this analysis. It's very, very important. Wikipedia page of Pepe is translated to 30 languages and Doge is only 27. Therefore, we might make an investment decision to put your money, hard-earned funds, into Pepe. Very, very important. It's high-end investment analysis. You will not get it anywhere. And you're actually getting it for free. So it's very, very high-end, high level. In terms of other things, so Pepe is already on the Binance. So it's very, very accessible for retail once they would essentially come in. And a lot of people from the internet, they know Pepe. So you can say that dogs, they are more known to people, and there would definitely be people buying dogs as well, just because everyone knows dogs and it's very, very easy. And we kind of have these dogs met on different chains as well currently. But I think Pepe will definitely surge as well. One of the interesting things that they already have a loyalty program on Binance with Pepe tokens. So this one is in between other tokens as well. You still see here Pepe, but at the same time, they have specific loyalty programs with Pepe on Binance too, which is largest exchange at this stage, which makes me bullish by itself as well. The reason video is titled as it is because of the upside, of course. Because when we're doing certain investments, especially in crypto, we should understand upside and downside. Right now, I would say we might see 2 or 3x correction down from these levels. So once you would see a nice correction on the market, I think Pepe can go as down as 2x from these stages. So basically be at 0.06, 0.05, right? And if you would see a major correction, like the whole market just tanking going down, I do think we might be seeing it at 0.03, 0.04 and things like that, which would be 3x lower from the current prices that we see on Pepe currently, and which would be at around 150 million, 200 million market cap. I think that would be a very, very nice entry. And even in terms of the capital that I would be planning to allocate into Pepe, I would be doing it in chunks, essentially buying at certain levels that I see from my end that we might be able to revisit. And I think a level 0.06, the one that I'm showing currently, is quite likely when we basically would be able to see the correction. So if you would think about the upside and the downside, upside in terms of Pepe is not that large at this stage. So it's only 20x in terms of the market cap of Doge. Market cap of Doge is 11 billion at this stage. And obviously, if Pepe will be reaching 11 billion in terms of the market cap of Doge, I would expect Doge to go to like 30, 40, 50 billion from here. So at least do like 3, 4, 5x, because at the peak of the bull market, Doge was 70 billion, and we still would see a lot more liquidity coming into the market. We still would see Elon Musk pumping the token as well, because he is launching a rocket, which is essentially the name of the rocket connected to Dogecoin as well, which is quite huge by itself. There are some speculations that Dogecoin would be added as a payment method into X as well, so previously Twitter. And the reason I'm telling you about Dogecoin, because each piece of liquidity that is coming into meme coins as a narrative in crypto is definitely healthy for other projects in the same narrative, because some of the funds from these larger caps, they would be transferred to lower caps because people would want to ride the wave. So easiest trade that you can do here is to put some money in Doge, wait until Doge pumps, take some money from Doge, put it into Shiba, wait till Shiba will pump, take some money from Shiba, put it into Pepe, and essentially this way you would be able to get some multipliers on the capital as well. So this is some interesting strategy that you can essentially employ from your point of view, from your end as well. So upside for this token is not that high at this stage. Therefore, I think currently like maximum that we would see is like 2-3x if we would see like an alt season currently, and Ethereum would be pumping higher. And I think one of the interesting and great things about Pepe is that it's the ultimate outperformer on Ethereum. So I think it's very, very safe. And I think if you're buying Ethereum, you might want to sell a bit of your Ethereum and put it into Pepe, because it's the meme coin in the ecosystem, in the narrative, and it will definitely pump with ETH pumping as well, because it's a very direct and straightforward mind frame that people who hold Ethereum have already. Once they would see the Ethereum pumping, they will be taking some of the profits. They would understand that after Ethereum, other tokens would pump as well. Therefore, they would essentially be looking to input it into the smaller market cap as well. So I think some of them, they will be inputting into Pepe. Therefore, Pepe will pump because it does not need that much liquidity to pump at this stage. I think overall liquidity of the token is at $12 million at this stage if you would check DEX tools, and obviously they have something on the exchange as well. So it's a very, very great play in terms of outperforming Ethereum, therefore outperforming the market. I think it's quite safe at this stage. It's like a main meme coin. At the same time, it didn't pump as much as these other tokens like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and things like that. And following the chart, I really do think that we are here, because if you would see this chart, it was happening through the first cycle of these tokens. So 2021 for Shiba Inu, and essentially in 2021 the same thing for Dogecoin as well. It was through the first cycle for these things as well, and Pepe is in its first bull cycle as well, because it essentially launched on the bear market, which makes me very, very bullish in terms of the future on Pepe and the things that are going to happen with this token as well. So it might be a great bet at this stage. It definitely has a lower upside in terms of the other tokens and lower market caps and things like that. But since we have a lower upside, there is less risk involved with this thing as well, because the market cap is larger and a lot of people, they already have this mind frame installed that ETH pumping and Pepe pumping as well, which is very, very straightforward by itself. And I don't think that we would see ETH not pumping. I think that ETH should also pump in the market once we would essentially have this surge to 48k. Even if not, I think it's just a great thing to DCA in before the halving, and once you would see the pump, just rest on your backs and seeing how your backs are surging, pumping and moving on up as well. I think 20x is actually achievable in terms of this token, but it's definitely a lower and more limited upside at this stage, because it's not like a meme token with 10 million market cap, like 50 million market cap and things like that. But the community is great. They've been talk a lot on Twitter, and the meme is very, very, very well known, not only in crypto. And I think it is the meme with the most usage in crypto currently, which is huge by itself. This is it from my end. Be careful with this thing. I think we can see lower numbers in terms of the market cap, where I will be entering a major position in terms of this token. I think it will pump in the bull cycle as well. although the upside is limited, but the risks are lower as well. I think it's a very, very stable choice for the meme coin and on Ethereum. And I know a lot of people don't like meme coins, but it's a narrative in crypto. It will survive and it will exist anyway. And even sometimes where I'm seeing like new ecosystem and I don't want to take time to figure this out, I'm not sure like what will happen with the ecosystem and things like that. If I think that the ecosystem can pump, like the major token in the ecosystem can pump, I can just throw some money into the meme coin of the ecosystem, because meme coin of the ecosystem often pumps as well, and often it outperforms the main token of the ecosystem, which in this case is Ethereum. So obviously when Ethereum will pump, like if Ethereum will show 50% in terms of the price, I think Pepe will show at least from 2 to 4x. So this is it from my end. Like and subscribe if you like the content, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.